Okay, so here we are. Yesterday I made it to week 6. I had physical therapy Wednesday and today is Friday. I missed my Monday session. So let me tell you all what happened. Last week my therapist noticed I had a few sutures that looked like they needed to be removed, that had come out. But what didn't come out, didn't dissolve. So Monday I went in to see the physician, my surgeon, and he removed actually 3. That was Monday. I went to therapy Wednesday and I was able to see improvement in my bend with less pain. We was able to get my knee to 115. Last Friday, no, was it Thursday? I think I had this. Yeah, I had therapy last Thursday and we were at 100, which was good. And I was worried because what's been happening with me and my journey is the therapist would get me to a bend. Let's say the week before last week, I was at 105. We had Memorial Day off and I went back to therapy and I was at 90. So it's been frustrating for me because I would see progress and then I'll go back and boom, I'm just like, it felt like I was having to start over every time. So for me to be at 110 and then come back and I was at 115, that was major for me. And I was able to do more of my bending on the Biodex machine. We started the recumbent bicycle on Wednesday and I did excellent with that. I went back to therapy today and was at 116. So I'm trying not to be discouraged because I feel like I should be further along than where I am. But I know that I had my issues with, we think that maybe those sutures was really holding me back because I was having pain. I was dealing with a lot of pain when it came to my exercises and trying to bend. And I was so frustrated and I wanted to give up, but I couldn't. A lot of tears were shed because I was doing everything, doing my exercises, never really taking a break, never taking a day off to just do nothing. Every day I'm moving, doing exercises, staying mobile all throughout the day, and then to come back and not see any progress. So it's very, very frustrating. This has been a long 6 weeks for me. I wanted to get in my feelings today because I was not at 120, but I had to stop myself and remember that this is my journey and I'm going to get my healing. It's coming. It's there. It just needs to be manifested. And I have to stop comparing my journey to other people's journey. I try to celebrate the small wins. Like now I'm able to get in my bed without using my leg lift. I have bought a hip kit on Amazon, and in it had a little leg lifter, 2 reachers, a short reacher and a long reacher, and a sock aid and a dress stick. And I used a lot of those tools in my that came with the hip kit, but I noticed I was gradually not having to use them. So now, like I said, I'm able on 90%, 95% of the time, I'm able to get in my bed, raising my leg without having to use my leg lifter. And that's big for me. Today, the therapist watched me walk with my cane. He wants me to come off the walker and just use it for like if I have to go long distances. So I've been using my cane around the house. I have to use it going up and down the stairs. So I'm used to it, but I know that I can't like really walk long distances with it. I have to use my walker. So we're slowly progressing there. We did another stretching exercise today. I was laying on my stomach and then, pulling my with assistance of whatever apparatus that was able to bend my knees, just like pulling my knee backwards. So that was very intense. I don't know, this journey is not for the weak. And there are just so many things that you have to consider when you're getting a knee surgery. So many things that I did not consider, because I was thinking, okay, well, I'm going to get this surgery and I'll be okay. I know I'm going to have some pain, but I'll get past it. But just mentally, if you're not where you feel like you want to be, it can do something to you. I have an amazing family. I'm thankful, so thankful for my family. My husband, he's been there every step of the way. He goes to every therapy session with me. Oh, when I need to cry or vent, he's there. I can call my kids, and they'll listen to me and let me vent and encourage me. I'm feeling kind of emotional right now, because I know I'm going to get there. I'm grateful for my family. I'm really hard on myself at times, and I just have to get out of my head and give myself grace and trust the process. But next week, when I go back to therapy, my goal is to be at 120, and I know that I'm going to get better. I just had some setbacks and some bumps in the road, but I didn't mean to be crying. But anyway, I just wanted to give that update, and I'm gonna go home now and drink my coffee, my treat, and rest my leg and my knee up for a little while, and then I'm gonna get back at it. Because I noticed that if I do sit too long, when I get up, my knee stiffens, which that's to be expected. So I just have to keep moving. But anyway, you guys, stay beautiful. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Have a great one.